Hey everyone, this is Timothy, and today we'll be talking about the DuckDetector project. In this series of videos, you'll be learning how to set it up, your project repository from the ground up, in order to build an object detector that can detect different types of ducks. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is go onto your GitHub browser and go to github.com. Basically, what is GitHub? GitHub is a repository based online, which allows different developers from all over the world to collaborate on pretty exciting coding projects. You may have heard of, large language models such as Meta Llama 2, and, also there's a lot of pretty cool programs that are out there that are built on GitHub, and this is a really good collaboration platform that we're using for the Duck Detector project. So the first thing you want to do is sign up for an account. So what you have to do is you have to enter your email. Enter your email. I already have one, so I won't be going through this process. But once you create an account, you can make a username and a password and such. Just as like basic user creation. And once you've gotten through this process, you can log in and be presented with an interface like this. So this is how GitHub is structured. You have a repository page here, and then you have like your feed, which is like what people have contributed, what they made updates to the project, and things like that. So first thing you want to do is go to my project repository on GitHub for the Duck Detector project. So that is github.com/gotimothy/duckdetector. And once you're there, you can, oh, sorry. you can go to this project page. Basically, this is where the code is hosted publicly, so you can take a look at it. There's not too much yet, but I think once I get more collaboration on this, then we can get this to a more exciting level. We also have the project site as well, where you can see initial results. We have the GitHub page, which is linked there, the page that you just saw. And then we also have a Google Workspace, which outlines your deliverables, and also a data collection spreadsheet for our deadlines, but I'll be probably covering that in another video. And here is some initial results. All right, so you can check the site if you want. After that, you may be asking, how do I actually get this project code onto my desktop? And with that, I introduce you to a program called GitHub Desktop. Basically, traditionally, in order to download these repositories, you have to use a command line called git CLI, and you have to, git clone that. But with this interface, you should be able to download it like it's Google Drive. So remember to click download now and download for whatever platform you have, presumably Windows, and you should be able to install this installer and run it like any regular program. Once that's done, you will be presented with this interface. This is using GitHub Desktop. So as you can see, you have the current repository, and then you have the current branch. So branches are basically different like developer pipelines. Let's say people have different versions of their code. And like, let's say I'm working on one feature, another guy's working on another feature, and once we're all done, we're able to merge them together into the main branch, right? And then after that, you can always pull up for the latest changes, so it's pretty good up to date. It's good for version control. Version control is basically like you have push this initial feature, and then so like it really helps you keep track of like what's going on in your project, and you can always go back to the previous version just in case the current version fails. More of that in another video. All right. So yeah, so after explaining GitHub Desktop, let's see how do we actually clone our duck detector. So what do you want to do? I already have it cloned here, but I can clone it to another folder if I like. Click Add, Clone Repository, and then from here you want to click URL since you're a public user for now. And then you can just in GitHub Desktop, you can either type the URL, so you can copy and paste the github.com URL, or you can just type in my path, which is Duck Detector. But let's say like I want to clone it to this repository. Just click clone, and then after that, it will proceed to download all the project repositories to your computer. All right, and then after that, you can see the project code. So the default directory is documents, GitHub, DuckDetector 1 was the file we just downloaded, and here is all the code files on the main branch. If you want to see some up-to-date updates, so let's say I want to look at the latest Jupyter notebook, then I can always switch branches like this. Click current branch, and then click model, and then that should check out the latest updates for the model branch, which is used to train the machine learning models that's used for the object detector model. All right, I think this is a good stopping point. In the next video, I'll be covering more of the code base, more of the repository, to explore how the actual project works. But actually, before that, even, I'll cover a video on how to install Python and all the requirements needed for this project. All right, thanks, and have a good day. See ya.